Top of the hour. I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone's okay. Yeah, welcome and thank you. I noticed that there was like a whole 7 or 8 streams or views on YouTube of you guys checking on the local breakdown. So thank you very much. It means a milli. I don't know if I told you guys, but bad eyesight. So anyway, also me doing that thing is just giving John Cena a whole shout out. A whole lot happened this week, guys. So I just hope you had a good one. Anyway, yeah, welcome to Local Breakdown Fridays. I don't know if I made it a thing yet. And yeah, today we're going to be speaking and we're going to be breaking down what to do. All in all, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying your festive season and I hope you guys are like, safe, taking care of yourselves and also having fun. I, on the other hand, will be in Moz this next coming days. So let's just say the next episode, if you see it and think it's a little I'm not in the same area. But yeah, without me doing a whole lot of explaining, let's just get to it. Yeah, what to do. The title itself is a little out there, it's creative. It's not like most other tracks that I'd named, but it's just, it's a question. And I hope it's gonna be very interesting, because in terms of listening, you're obviously gonna like it, but I hope the breakdown's gonna like make it 10 times better. So, let go. I'm not looking for no lover, I'm not looking for no hono, I'm just looking for a friend. No, I'm just trying to find somebody who's gonna love me right now until the very end. So what should I do to prove my love? So what should I do to prove my trust? 'Cause I ain't perfect. So, what to do? Why I'd say this is my favorite song on the project. Better than Changes, Not Another Love Song, or Pretty Boy. It was written in real time. This song was written way before I was in a relationship. Okay, I had written this in the perspective of, okay, what would happen if I'm with my girl and we just got into this argument slash conversation or talk that just threw me in this thing of, okay, you're the cheating type, or okay, I can't trust you, or okay, you're in the wrong. The title then just throws it out there. What to do? What can I do? Because I guess a whole lot of guys go through that. They get to a point in their relationships or in the situationships or talking stage, where they have to like now just define and tell everybody where they are in their lives, relationship wise, or even tell their partners on what they feel officially. So I would say, for me, writing it in my perspective, I was just doing it to see on, okay, like, cool, you're now seeing me in this image. What do you expect me to do? Do you expect me to change? Do you expect me to maybe go through the relationship in a whole other way? Like, I was writing this based on the fact that I was in a relationship, only to find out 3 months down the line, after I had made this project and it's all done and I'm about to package it and deliver it, that I was in a relationship and something in that nature had happened, and that song was just in my head the whole time. So yeah, what to do is just straightforward in terms of the lyrics. It's just telling you straight up, I am not looking for a friend or a lover. Okay, wait, sorry, digress. I am not looking for a lover. I'm not looking for somebody who's just trying to be, in and out in this whole love pool. I'm not looking for something confusing or situationship. I'm just looking for a friend, somebody who's actually gonna just love me for me, and I'm gonna love her for her. So it's direct, actually. As I'll dive to the verse, it's gonna like broaden and open up your mind a little bit more about the track, because the chorus is just straightforward. I don't know if you guys had caught on so far with the last 3 videos, but hey, my choruses are just, as much as there's a whole lot to explain about them, or there's a whole lot of things you can dissect from it, if there's anything I'm missing, please comment, let me know, and I will be sure to answer. But as for that, yeah, let me just get to the verse. I thought you said this was the last time. Cause shit, I hate to see you in a bad vibe. This back and forth and got you switching sides until I lost it cause I saw you with the other guy. I'm traumatized. So why I'd say that I wrote this in a perspective of me being in a relationship or me, maybe getting in an argument with my girl is cause yeah, I was inspired actually by Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, as I did say in the last video, with the whole we cried together. So I don't know if a whole lot of guys won arguments, but we really do. Like, it's really a thing on where if you argue with your girl and you come out at the right, and if you do, guys, kudos. Not a whole lot of us get that, privilege or that kind of a relationship. Normally, we're the ones that take the fall. So the intro of the verse, when I am saying I thought you said this was the last time, it's just me directing and showing that okay, this wasn't the first that it had happened, and it most definitely won't be the last. And yeah, at this point of the argument, I have, or Yangi has already seen the side of his significant other, and he's more comfortable with it, even though she's throwing the whole fits. He's just trying to find out to see on like, okay, how can we solve this now that you are in the state? What should we do? Because my whole jits of why I'm in this whole back and forth is because I saw you with that other guy. I'm traumatized. And it's a back and forth. Hence the question, do you think guys win in arguments? Y'all can answer in the comments. I so far say no. Most of them no. You're stuck in my head, you fucking ran free for real. You tore off everything in my body, I can't feel the struggle, I can't help. The feelings are too real, but for you I think you lost it. Should've forgotten what the cost is. Should've forgotten who the boss is. Well, I'm sorry, I've been heartless. So I'm very big nowadays on grabbing references that happens or that is happening in real time. So stuck in somebody's head rent free was something that I liked back in 2023, 24, and creating this project, I saw that okay, I gotta grab a whole lot of pop culture references that are used in our nowadays, or else I'm one of those rappers that's living under a rock. But anyway, yeah, you stuck in my head, you fucking rent free for real. Like, I do not know. Hence I asked if most of these relationships that's happening nowadays, do y'all feel like us guys win? Because I feel like half of the time why we'd let women win is because we always want neutral grounds. We do not want to do a thing where, okay, I really love you, I really care about you, and 1, 2, 3, now I gotta cancel that whole thing or cut it off or pull a Kanye because I gotta love myself. Like, sometimes love needs you to compromise, and yeah, for some guys, respectfully, they just at the ends, and for some women, they just know how to push the guys at the ends, and for both, they just, for some cases, most cases, even both don't. They don't love each other to that point. Ideals clash in a way. So, yeah, I am one of the guys, guilty as it is, who is, the type to argue but not really hate the girl full time or hate my partner to that point where I wouldn't want to speak to her or I'd want to go and, catch a breath. Should be rent free. Like, should be here. I'd be pissed off about her, yes, but I always find a way to, like, maybe fix the situation. I don't know how. And the references of me saying that, you tore off from my body, or you tore off everything in my body I can't feel, it's just me actually telling you on how love actually affects me as a Scorpio, or I'd say a Gen Z 2000. Love is beautiful, if I gotta be honest, and I could say I'm one of the few people that takes it serious. Call my bluff, but I do literally, I do love with all my passion, with all my being, and with my everything. And if somebody decides to cheat, or worst case scenario, tell me that nah, it ain't working because it ain't me, it's you, or it ain't you, it's me, type of a thing, slowly but surely you're just ripping off everything in my whole fiber. You're just telling me that what I was doing wasn't right. So, you know, basically ruining the human in me. But, you know, it takes time for a person to learn, you know, to grow out of that. And yeah, Pretty Boy was an experiment, a very good one. And yeah, it was perfect writing this because it made me feel like I was in a relationship all again, only for me to jump back into a relationship early this year, going through the phase. And when I listen to the song, it's like, okay, I kind of get why I put myself there. So yeah, a reason why I also would say that I wouldn't want to pull a Kanye, like, sometimes if you would separate with your partner in a relationship, it's a thing on whether both of you would understand, both of you would agree, but nonetheless, um, like, you'd find one of the halves or both partners don't actually or necessarily see each other well, and with that being said, a whole lot gets done. Like, I'm talking cheating, hurting one another, sending threats, stalking. Yo, there's a whole lot that gets done, especially if both sides do not acknowledge that, you know what, it's over. So, uh, it's a deep song. You know, me writing this and why I'd call it my favorite. Like, out of 7 songs, from the first to the next that I'm going to be explaining, this is literally one of my favorites. It's short, of course, but it's just there in terms of how I'm feeling in this current dating pool that we have thrown ourselves in. You know, my fellow 2000s. The jungle is crazy, but that's a convo for another day. And that was the What to Do from Pretty Boys Needs Love, side A. I hope the explanation helped. I hope it was a little interesting. And like I said, please do not mind the 4 eyes. I'm trying something new. And as of next year, we are going to be looking new, I guess, also. You know, whole Pretty Boy phase. But yeah, What to Do is generally, or if I'm packaging it and I'm letting you know now, it's a song about Youngie and you know, in his complicated stage with a significant other, trying to find a way to fix things with her, and obviously finding a whole lot of L's. He, you know, is still at least not giving up. He's trying to find a way to fix things, because, you know, what should I do to prove my love? And yeah, I hope you guys are gonna tune in as for our next week, because we're gonna be explaining the follow-up to What to Do, Departed. And yeah, quick unpopular opinion of that track, that was the first song made of Pretty Boy, like recorded, sealed, and it was waiting to be, like, you know, packaged with this whole thing. Yeah, that one has a backstory. So yeah guys, thank you very much for tuning in once again. This was Lyrical Fridays, or Lyrical Breakdown Fridays, I keep messing that up. And yeah, this was Pretty Boy Needs Love, side A. You were watching Youngie, and yeah guys, thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment, especially if you got questions and requests and a whole lot of stuff that I know you guys have. It's comment, and yeah, please don't forget the subscribe button as well. That is very important. But anyway, enjoy festive season. I hope you guys stay safe, and yeah, I want to see you guys from next year. If I go ghost, it ain't my fault. I'm also in my festive seasons, guys. So peace. Yeah.